Hi, it's a nice day out here in the wonderful outdoors. It's a really hot day today, and the bugs are out, and I'm up on a hill here, so it's a little less bugs and a little bit of a breeze, so it's making it a little bit cooler, overlooking the beautiful lake here. Just wanted to let you know about some things that have progressed in my health journey, particularly with raw foods. And this helped me get to the 8th position in the Rejuvenation Olympics. I have been as high as the 6th position, but I've done this with one thing that I can really attribute this to is raw foods. I eat a lot of raw foods as much as I can. As much as I can eat raw, I will. And this is mainly fruits, vegetables, all kinds of greens, nuts, seeds, things like that. The live enzymes and microbes in raw food really help with our microbiome. It's not anything rocket science. What it is that cooked food is dead food. And that's the way you got to look at it. So eat as much live, raw food as you can. I mean, I'm not talking about animal proteins like fish and other meats, but you can eat them raw just as sashimi and sushi. And I've even had raw Kobe beef, but I don't like to generally go in that route because you can get some parasites from it. But I mainly just eat raw fruits and vegetables from our garden as much as possible because those have all the minerals that we can get from the soil as opposed to commercially grown things where they have there's a the hell is that some kind of bird calling is distracting me. A good part of my raw vegetables and fruits come from our garden that we grow ourselves, and this has all the essential minerals and things that we get from our soil as opposed to commercially grown stuff that is depleted and it's just been over farmed. And we compost our garden, so we're constantly bringing in new nutrients into the garden, and it's just a live living soil, and we don't generally use any kind of pesticides or anything. We do it naturally, so that really helps in just having an organic garden. I try to eat organic as much as possible in the off season, but our garden really helps out. We grow everything from grapes to garlic. It is really awesome, and we just love just walking out into the backyard and picking these things. And this is really helpful for the gut. So with having a good microbiome in your gut, you're going to have really good digestion. I have really good digestion. I'm very regular. I just like to do my 3 S's in order, and you know what they are. I don't like my S's messed up, and I only like to S once a day before I S, if you get my drift. Anyway, this is important for me. Just messes up my routine, and I like to stay on track with my everything that I do. So this really helps out. So anyway, this is something you can do easily if you have to scale in. If you're not eating a good diet of a lot of raw foods, I mean, you can literally easily go up to 3/4 of your diet can be raw, no problem. Some people eat a totally raw diet, like the raw vegans, but that is a hard diet to do, very challenging, and I don't see myself going that route. But I am just generally an omnivore, with a clean omnivore, no processed or minimally processed as much as possible. And anything that I can eat raw, I will. I mean, you don't have to cook carrots. You can eat them raw and then in their natural form. I mean, some things like potatoes, they're not too fun raw. So yeah, I can see that. But broccoli you can eat raw, but you can't eat a lot of it. So that's better steamed, because it just makes it more digestible. When you're eating a raw diet, you're using your jaw muscles a lot more. So this helps keep your face toned, so you're not looking gaunt and elderly earlier in life. You can just extend that. So what I do that I get a really kick-ass amount of raw vegetables is with my daily salad. And this thing is ginormous, and I put so many different things in it. You know, all kinds of mixed greens, cucumbers, tomatoes, mushrooms. Those I cook a little bit just to take the edge off if there's any bacteria in them. Also, I put peppers in there, all kinds of olives. Could be, like right now we're getting some summer squash out of our garden. I slice that up and put that in there raw. It's really good. And anything else like mint leaf and just anything green I can put in there. I put all kinds of olives in there to give it a nice flavor. 3 kinds of olives. And I top that off with extra virgin olive oil and malt vinegar. This alone fills me up, but I really stuff in my greens and vegetables in the evening. So I have this with some other meat protein and maybe some other steamed vegetables. In the morning, I have fruit smoothie with avocado and various fruits. Doesn't matter what it is. I whatever we can get from our garden or whatever I can get from the market, preferably organic. And I grind that up with some other things. But more importantly, it's the raw stuff that's in this smoothie. So raw in the morning and raw in the evening. And this makes for a good amount of my diet raw. I definitely am getting 3/4 of my diet raw, and this really helps out. It really helps out on the health. It's just like I said, cooked food is dead food. That's what you have to remember. So eat as much as you can raw, and then you will feel so much better. You'll be so much healthier. I am 60 years old, and this makes me more vibrant. Mostly before I would just eat processed and cooked things, and I didn't feel right. It just wrecked my health. And as soon as I went a majority raw, which is about 5 years ago, my health really went up in the trajectory. My health accelerated. It went up and got a lot better, whatever you want to call it. But I just feel so much better. I have a lot more energy now, and I feel a lot better in my mind. So raw is the way to go. Raw as much as possible. If you found value in this video, you know what to do. I'll be sharing much more in my health journey and my biohacking and all the things I do to be in as awesome health as I can be at this elderly age of 60 and beyond. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.